Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a city that totally throws the traditional 9 to 5 clock right out the window. We're talking, of course, about Dubai. Whether the sun is just peeking over the horizon or it's the dead of night, this is a city that accommodates absolutely every schedule. If you want to understand how to truly master the nonstop lifestyle of this global hub, you are definitely in the right place.
So let me ask you right off the bat, are you an early bird or are you more of a night owl? Well, the beauty of Dubai is that it genuinely doesn't matter. Whether you're someone seeking a peaceful sunrise run before the heat sets in, or you're a professional working a grueling late shift who desperately needs a high-quality meal at 3 a.m., this explainer is your complete survival guide to making the city's 24-hour infrastructure work perfectly for you.
Here's a quick look at our agenda. We'll start with the rhythm of Dubai, move into early parks and anytime gyms, cover navigating the metro system, dive into a late-night dining guide, and finish up with round-the-clock essentials.
Okay, Section 1, the rhythm of Dubai, looking at cultural baselines.
Before we get into all the 24/7 convenience, we really need to understand the spiritual rhythms that structure time here. What's absolutely fascinating is how the 5 daily Islamic prayers beautifully punctuate the city's schedule. It's entirely based on the sun's position. You've got Fajr in the pre-dawn quiet, Zohar at midday, Asr in the afternoon, Maghrib exactly at sunset, which, by the way, is incredibly important during Ramadan, and Isha at night. This celestial connection forms the absolute heart of daily life here, meaning those exact times shift slightly every single day as the sun changes.
As this quote from Zamidor's highlights, the rhythm of life in Dubai is beautifully punctuated by the Islamic call to prayer. The adhan resonates across the city and it creates this really unique, calming atmosphere. Understanding this rhythm doesn't just enhance your cultural experience, it's highly practical. For example, knowing that the Friday midday prayer, Jumu'ah, is a major congregational event really helps you plan your day, because many businesses and government offices might slightly shift their hours or close briefly to accommodate the observance.
Let's move right along to Section 2, early parks and anytime gyms, focusing on fitness around the clock.
So the magic number here is 20. According to recent updates, 20 residential parks across Dubai, including popular spots like Al Barsha Pond Park and the newly renamed Gadir Al Tayr Pond Park, now open their jogging tracks daily at exactly 5 a.m. If you love getting those steps in before sunrise, you don't have to run on the streets anymore. The city's green spaces are literally ready and waiting for you.
But hey, what if you're the kind of person who prefers hitting the weights at 2 a.m.? This perfectly illustrates the massive spectrum of 24/7 fitness options available. On one hand, you have Pure Gym, right? It's a straightforward, no-frills setup starting at 1990 dirhams a month. But on the totally opposite end of the spectrum, you have AB Fitness. This is a massive 120,000 square foot premium space with luxury marina view starting at about 472 dirhams. Whatever your budget or style, the doors are always open. Just to expand on that a bit, you can really find the exact vibe you need for those unusual hours. You've got Gym Nation offering over 400 free monthly group classes for folks who want community and affordability. Or, if you need a really high-energy atmosphere to wake you up for a 3 a.m. workout, Warehouse Gym features incredible nightclub-style lighting and specialized zones for Olympic lifting and CrossFit. The whole excuse of, "I can't find time to work out," is pretty much completely removed here.
Okay, Section 3, navigating the metro system. All about seamless transit.
As the workday officially kicks off for the majority of the city, let's talk about the absolute backbone of Dubai's transit. Now, while it isn't quite 24/7, the metro's schedule is incredibly accommodating. Notice how operations extend to 1 a.m. on Fridays? That's specifically designed to perfectly accommodate the weekend crowds and those late-night travelers. During the rest of the week, trains run from 5 a.m. to midnight, and on Sundays, they start just a little bit later at 8 a.m.
To actually use the system, you absolutely must have a Knoll card. It's a contactless travel card that you tap to enter and exit. Fair start at just 3 dirhams per journey, but what's really great is the customization. You can stick with a standard silver card for regular commuting, or if you want a bit of extra comfort, you can grab a gold class card.
A quick word of warning though, the metro is pristine, and they keep it that way through incredibly strict rules. Breaking them comes with a steep price. Chewing gum might just end up being the most expensive snack of your life. And vandalizing equipment, that is a massive 2,000 dirham fine, so always be mindful of the posted rules.
All right, let's jump into Section 4, Late Night Dining Guide, focusing on fueling the night shift.
So, what happens when most of the city is fast asleep, but you still need fuel? If you're working these late hours, the secret to survival is adapting your digestion. You want to front-load your calories with an anchor meal about an hour or two before your shift starts. Then, when that inevitable 3 a.m. slump hits, keep your snacks incredibly light and protein-focused. Finally, when you finish your shift, eat a really light, easy-to-digest meal so you don't mess up your daytime sleep.
Why is this absolutely crucial? Well, you want to avoid sugar, refined carbs, and heavy, greasy food during overnight hours. During the night, your digestive system is naturally winding down and your metabolism is just slower. If you eat a heavy meal at 3 a.m., your body really struggles to process it, which leads to massive energy spikes and hard crashes. Sticking to this simple dietary rule protects your energy levels on the job and your sleep quality when you finally hit the pillow.
Now, when you do need to eat, the sheer culinary diversity available after dark is honestly staggering. You can grab freshly baked manakish at Al Reef Lebanese Bakery literally 24/7. You can hit Zeroub for vibrant Levantine street food until 4 a.m. You've got legendary Pakistani curries and biryanis at Ravi Restaurant for a late-night feast. Or if you want something truly upscale, Duck and Waffle in the DIFC offers gourmet British-inspired dishes with an amazing view, open around the clock.
And that brings us to our final section, Section 5, Round-the-Clock Essentials, specifically looking at Al Maya supermarkets.
Let's talk about handling those unexpected midnight emergencies or off-hour grocery runs. This is where the Al Maya Group supermarkets really shine. They ensure that no matter if it's 3 a.m. or 3 p.m., you have 24/7 access to fresh fruits, vegetables, and meats. Need over-the-counter health items or basic toiletries? They've got it. Ran out of baby diapers at midnight? You can restock instantly. They even cater directly to those busy shift workers we were just talking about, with plenty of premixes and instant meals. It's the ultimate convenience.
So, what does this all mean for you? We've covered the cultural rhythms, the 3 a.m. workouts, the transit, the nutrition, and the late-night groceries. Now, my final question for you is this. How will you spend your next 24 hours in the city that never sleeps? I really challenge you to take these tips, adapt them to your own schedule, and confidently explore Dubai's non-stop lifestyle on your own terms. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.